Hi, Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius. I'm still, like, the morning message is still uploading. I don't know what the issue is, but there you have it. So, Sagittarius, I decided to do a little spiritual reading for you, and this is really the truth that you need to hear, and it's really about what you need right now, right? What you think you need compared to, what you actually need, what's the truth you need to hear, yada, yada, yada. So, and I'm using the Psychic Tarot today, which is more or less an oracle. But let's get to it, Sag, because I feel like a lot of people are thinking about love. But I feel like also there's kind of this other energy going on in the mind space. And this is like what you think you need, Sag. Okay? What you think you may be under this feeling that things don't work out for you, right? Which is anti-Sag, right? Because we always think everything's going to work out. But it's just hard for you to see, because we're seeing the moon here. Okay, this is the moon basically. Um, and that is really about, there's a lot going on here about, what you see, what you feel, and what you're being called to confront. And there may be this feeling that kind of like what you want, right? Your wishes, feeling like your wishes are always blocked with the Four of Cups and the Nine of Cups. And this is really kind of illusion, right? Just not knowing why is it you can't get what you want? Why, if this is love, why can't I have love? Why does something always happen to keep my dreams from coming true? And since it is in cups, it actually, that can be about love if that's love for you. It could be opportunities. But it also says that it isn't that the opportunity isn't there for you. It's just that you're not seeing it. Um, and it may be coming from maybe the thought that uh, because fear is here with the moon, and maybe being afraid that you're never going to get what you want actually is the thing that the thing that prevents it, but you see it as something always happening to interfere with you getting what you want. Yeah, so interesting. But the truth is, and what you actually need is a different perspective. Okay, because the hangman is here. You need to take a step back and probably release um, the thinking that something always gets in the way. You know, it isn't that something always gets in the way. A lot of times it's that things just happen, right? But, you're being called to think about it more, right? And your heart wants you to see the light inside you. I mean, it wants you to see how powerful you are. It wants you to see the light that you provide others. With the sun here, it wants you to be happy within yourself, right? Um, your soul wants you to give yourself a break, with the Four of Swords, like especially in terms of overthinking, or because this is about resting. It's Four of Swords energy. It's cutting yourself a break here, because this really, because sometimes when we don't get what we want, we think that there's something always standing in the way of that. We almost take on the responsibility of it, right? And it really has nothing to do with that. To be honest, the sun tells you that you are a powerful light. that you are vibrant, and you have to believe that. You have to, your heart wants for you to see all the love that is inside you. Okay? All the light that is inside you, all the things, right? Now, the truth that you need to face here is, I do feel like this is talking to a lot of people who are wanting love. Okay? I'm wondering why, something always happens towards you're getting it, right? But the base chakra is here with the Empress, like, and the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, which is really interesting because I feel like there needed to be an awareness of what you really deserve, an awareness of what is really good for you. There, it's kind of like you can't attract the right partner until you are right and good with yourself, right? And I'm not saying that anyone is lacking confidence. I'm just saying that, you know, it's about what is good for you, because we self-nurture with the Empress, and the Empress keeps showing up, right? And, the Two of Cups can also represent us and our higher selves, right? You and your higher self. And there's a sense of you needing to be aware of, first of all, what is good for you, what is important to you, what your priorities are, and not to flip-flop on it, like not to make other people more important than you. You are the most important thing here. You are the most important thing here, and nurturing yourself. And when we, nurture ourselves, we call in people who also want to nurture us. So, you're supposed to see yourself as the Empress, and God knows the Empress keeps coming out in our readings. So this is definitely a time of a new way of going forward where you do what's good for you first. And, and that will actually bring in the partner that you seek, but there's also a need to really drill down on what's good for you, what's really important to you, right? And not to flip-flop on it, not to make other people more important than you, not to self-sacrifice yourself for relationships in any way. This is what's happening, Sag. That's the truth you need to hear. And so you see, it's not about you never getting what you want. It's about, being right within, being in the right place for the right partner to come in. For the right partner to come in. So let's see what your soul message is. What is Sagittarius' soul message? What is Sagittarius' soul truth? And I love these cards because they even give you a little work to do. What is Sagittarius' soul truth? Sagittarius' soul truth. I feel above, like, all things, like the universe wants you to stop taking these things on yourself. The fact that things didn't work out or that you haven't gotten what you want, you don't need to take the responsibility for that. I feel like they want you to start being a little easier on yourself. Okay. So what is Sagittarius' soul truth? Sagittarius' soul truth. What is Sagittarius' soul truth? Jeez. Your soul is screaming at you, Sag. What do I resist feeling right now? We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are layered and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us. Allow yourself to feel this wave, let it move through you, then release it back into the ocean. Feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul. Okay, Sag, just a short little message for your soul. Toodles.